of dry organic king chili worth over rupees 22 lakh to USA. Hello and good evening. You're watching IS English News and I'm WUNGKHAI with you. Now, before we begin, IS News would like to remind our viewers to practice physical distancing, hand hygiene, wear masks, protect yourself and get vaccinated to ward off COVID-19. Now the news in detail. In a horrific incident, a 11-year-old girl was allegedly raped by a man at Hairok in Thobal district. The accused has been identified as 31-year-old Laishram Chinglem Khomba, son of Laishram Ningtho of Hairok Part 3, Ningthojam Leirak in Thobal district. He is currently serving as a special police officer at Hairok police station. The accused is reportedly married and has a son and a daughter. Irate locals stormed and destroyed the house of the accused. Subsequently, a team of Hairok police station, led by its OC and additional police personnel of Thobal district police, including women police personnel, rushed to the site to pacify the angry crowd. The police have arrested the accused. The family member claimed that the accused has raped the young girl, a Class 6 student, on various occasions by intimidating her. He even handed money to the girl to conceal the incidents. Eventually, the family member found out the truth on December 3rd. They immediately filed a police complaint. Meanwhile, the girl has also been picked up by members of Childline Thobal for necessary examinations. She is being housed at a facility for the time being. Following the incident, Hairok Development Club HDC convened an emergency public meeting wherein they resolved to ostracize the culprit from the locality. Assam Rifles foiled smuggling of drugs in Chandel district yesterday and seized 15 soap cases containing about 600 grams of brown sugar worth rupees 42 lakh. Based on specific input regarding the movement of contraband item in Libung area of Chandel district, a special operation team of Modi Battalion under the aegis of Headquarter IGR South was launched. After carrying out specific search of the area and roadside, the party discovered a bag concealed under thick foliage. On examining, it was found that the bag contained 15 soap cases of brown sugar. The seized contraband was later handed over to Teknopal police station for further investigation, Assam Rifles said. In another milestone achievement by Manipur Organic Mission Agency MOMA on marketing of organic producers under Mission to Organic Value Chain Development for Northeastern regions, Manipur Freshies Fresh under Nahakpam Food and Beverages, Imphal exported 1.1 metric tons of dry organic king chili worth over rupees 22 lakh to the USA today. The same is produced by organic farmers or organic FPCs of MOVCDNER Manipur for export to the USA. It is processed from around 10th MT of fresh king chili. Freshies Fresh of Manipur Organic Mission Agency MOMA has been exploring ways to benefit farmers by marketing farm fresh produces and processed product outside the state and abroad. Embarking on providing new market, the firm has now tapped the demand for organic product of the state and venturing global market space of USA with the sole aim to provide remunerative prices for the farmers. The dry organic king chili being exported has been produced by organic farmers of Ringlung Farmer Producer Company Limited, Tamenlong. Dilung Farmer Producer Company Limited, None, and Tosam Farmer Producer Company Limited, None, under MOVCDNER Manipur. The initiative aims to encourage the organic farmers to showcase their products to the consumers of the world and also boost their economy.
horticulture farmers maning handabida kanna sidagi kumang hen chawsan bai moongda akhoigi product sing puthok kanda Manipur gi economic tangkhai ama horticulture department da pura puthok pagi economic booster oina state government gi oina ba akhoi department na su lip leitana hotnajari haidana ai thamjage honorable cm su horticulture department si yamna pamjaba yamna phajana kamai tawrage heta hangbirakba kari serious oyoku na hek hairakpagi honorable cm gi liching makhada akhoina su kanna hotnadana khaidagi aphaba achouba department Manipur sakarna tangjagadaba department oina semdoknaba khoi hotnari na smai thamtagi.
Manipur joined the rest of the globe in observing World Soil Day 2022 today. Krishi Vigyan Kendra Chandel organized the event at its conference hall in Lambung, Chandel. The event was held on the theme Soils, where food begins. Speaking on the occasion, Forest Chandel Assistant Conservator MFS and Munal Mite emphasized the importance of soil and asserted that it is one of Earth's most important natural resources. He maintained that the World Soil Day is held since 2014 with an aim to focus attention on the importance of healthy soil and to advocate for the sustainable management of soil resources, and added that soil holds more than 25% of the world's biological diversity. Head of KVK Chandel, A. Amita Devi, KVK Chandel, SMS K. Sonamani, among others, attended the function. Many farmers of Chandel and Chakpi Karong also took part in the event. Krishi Vigyan Kendra, KVK Thobal, also observed World Soil Day at its training hall today. Speaking at the event held on the theme Soils, Where Food Begins, consultant of Oil Palm Mission Manipur, M.S. Khaidem, said that soil is composed of minerals, organic matter, water, air, and organisms, and provides infrastructure for plants. He urged the people to use organic fertilizer during farming to keep the soil fertile. He further appealed to the farmer to abide by the terms of the soil health cards at all times. Soil health cards were also distributed to 130 selected farmers of Kakching and Thobal district on the occasion. A technical session was also held as part of the program. District Officer of Horticulture and Salt Conservation Thobal, Mutum Nabachandra, and KVK Thobal senior scientist and Head S. Zesma Rani took part in the event. World Soil Day is being observed across the globe today. This year's theme is Soils, Where Food Begins. The day aims to raise awareness of the importance of maintaining healthy ecosystem and human well-being by addressing the growing challenges in soil management, increasing soil awareness, and encouraging societies to improve soil health. An international day to celebrate soil was recommended by the International Union of Soil Science, IUSS, in 2002. The International Union of Soil Sciences recommended establishing a worldwide day to commemorate soil in 2002. Under the direction of the Kingdom of Thailand, within the framework of the Global Soil Partnership, the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United States supported the initiative and assisted in officially establishing World Soil Day. The FAO conference approved the day in June 2013 and campaigned for its official adoption at the 68th United Nations General Assembly. The UNGA declared December 5th, 2014 to be the first World Soil Day that same year in December. Traders Association Tamenlong has appealed to the state government and district administration not to inaugurate FCI godown at Tamenlong Kunjao, Tamenlong Ward number 10 within 100% completion. The Traders Association Tamenlong, along with a media team today, inspected the FCI godown, during which they found that the construction of the main entrance gate, fencing and surrounding wall, barbed wire, retaining wall, security barrack, and toilets were incomplete, with some building floors found being cracked. They also mentioned that the approach road to FCI godown needs repairing and widening as heavy trucks will not be able to transport Russian to the godown. Speaking to media, Traders Association Tamenlong member Isaiah stated that they welcome the development project taken up by the government. However, he urged the state government and district administrations to complete the work before inauguration. According to sources, FCI Godown Tamenlong is scheduled to inaugurate on December 17th on the opening day of the State Orange Festival 2022.
FCI ꯒꯤ ꯒꯣꯗꯥꯎꯟꯁꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯀꯟꯅ ꯁꯦꯝ ꯁꯥ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯊꯕꯛꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯐꯖꯅ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯁꯦꯁ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯋꯥꯈꯜ ꯋꯥꯕꯗꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯕ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯎꯕꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯋꯥꯈꯜ ꯋꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯇꯧꯐꯝ ꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯇꯧꯗꯕ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯂꯣꯏꯁꯤꯟꯕ ꯐꯥꯎꯕꯗꯤ ꯏꯅꯣꯒ꯭ꯔꯦꯠ ꯇꯧꯕꯗꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯊꯝꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯂꯣꯏꯁꯤꯟꯗꯕꯤꯗ ꯏꯅꯣꯒ꯭ꯔꯦꯠ ꯇꯧꯕꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯨꯛꯄꯥꯝ ꯄꯥꯝꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯃꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯥꯡꯗ ꯀꯟꯁꯔꯟ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯛꯇꯔ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯃꯁꯥ ꯃꯁꯥꯒꯤ ꯗ꯭ꯌꯨꯇꯤ ꯇꯧꯁꯤꯟ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯑꯋꯥꯠ ꯑꯄꯥꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤ ꯌꯦꯡꯁꯤꯟꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔꯅꯁꯨ ꯃꯤꯠꯌꯦꯡ ꯆꯪꯁꯤꯟꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤ ꯊꯝꯖꯒꯦ.
A new intellectual property right IPR cell was opened at Thobal College today. The activity was taken under the initiative of Patent Information Center, PIC Manipur Science and Technology Council, Mastec, Dakhel. The event was held at the college conference hall. Mastec Peak staff lecturer L. Surjit spoke on talk on IPR during the event. An interaction session was also held as part of the program. Mastec Director L. Tamina Ketant, Principal of Thobal College, Professor M. Bina, and Head of Geography Department, Thobal College, K.H. Jugindro, were also present at the occasion. Nehru Yuva Kendra Chandel observed International Volunteer Day IVD 2022 at Semco College, Chandel today. The event was held on the theme Solidarity Through Volunteering. It was jointly organized by NYK Chandel, SVEEP Chandel, NSS and NCC unit of Semco College. During the program, Principal of Semco College, Dr. Kilond, emphasized on the importance of volunteerism, while DYO NYK Chandel Michael Mate spoke on NYK's programs VEEP SSR 2023. A quiz competition was also held on constitutions and election as part of the program. SVEEP T-shirts were also handed out to the youth voters of the district on the occasions. Similarly, Nehru Yuva Kendra Thobal, SVEEP NO Thobal and NSS Unit 1 of WUNGKHAI Secondary School also observed International Volunteer Day 2022 at WUNGKHAI Secondary School, Thobal. NSS Program Officer Athokpam Shyamchand stressed on the importance of volunteerism, while DAC YP member NYK Thobal K. Lokendra spoke on NYKS programs and SVEEP SSR 2023 and NYV Wakas Mohammed highlighted on IVEP to the youth during the program. Indian Red Cross Society Manipur State Branch today donated relief materials to the house fire victims of M. Siamolt village under Moray subdivision in Teknopal district. The unfortunate incident occurred on December 3rd, in which 2 houses were destroyed in a devastating fire. Chairman of Indian Red Cross Society Manipur State Branch, Mohant, and Joint Secretary Chandrajit Sharma handed over the relief item to the family members. They also assured more assistance to the 2 families if need be. Noni District Working Journalists Union celebrated its first Foundation Day today. The event was held at Longmai Part 4 Peaceland in Noni District Headquarters. President of Joint Tribe Council, Kenneth Kame, Chairman of Villages Council, Longmai Area, D. Adai, Member of Longmai Village Authority, Ading Golme, Director of Fate Children Ministry, FCM, Anim Kame, and General Secretary of Noni District Working Journalist Union, Agui Kame, participated in the event. Attendees spoke about the importance of media's role in society. They also lauded the media person who rendered their valuable tireless 20/7 services and encouraged them to go more extra miles and serve for the people as part of the national building activities. To bridge the gap between civil population and Assam Rifles, Loktak Battalion communicated one-to-one with the pillars of the society, that is the youth, by organizing a career guidance program today in collaboration with Bishnupur District Senior Citizen Welfare Association. Loktak Battalion of Assam Rifle found the pressing need to guide the youth regarding drug abuse menace and to choose the right path to their future and getting the committed employment. For the purpose, 2 ex-ministers of the state, chairman of Manipur Human Rights Commission, is serving MLA, and several educationists were called upon to guide the youth. Students who excelled in spheres of studies and sports were felicitated to motivate them. During the seminar, the youth were edified with the opportunities to join Indian Armed Forces and Assam Rifles. Loktak Battalion assured the youth for free guidance, registration and coaching classes for written and physical tests. The event was graced more than 300 students and their parents. The exhilaration and exuberance of the students was visible during the seminar, wherein various queries were answered subsequently. All the visitors have appreciated and lauded the well-laid-out efforts of the Assam Rifles, IGAR South said in a release. Kaithel Manbi Battalion, under the aegis of Headquarter IGAR South, organized a wreath-laying ceremony to commemorate the supreme sacrifice of rifleman late K.S. Yimzungar in Kaithel Manbi Garrison, Imphal West District today. The battalion honored the brave heart who made the supreme sacrifice for the cause of the nation on this day in 2006 at Zopi, Manipur. All ranks of the battalion paid their respect by laying wreaths and according guard of honor. Kuga Battalion, under the aegis of Headquarter IGAR South, also organized a wreath-laying ceremony to commemorate the supreme sacrifice made by late Colonel Viplab Tripathi of 46 Assam Rifle in a deadly ambush at National War Memorial, New Delhi on December 3rd. The family members of late Colonel Viplab Tripathi were also invited to National War Memorial to lay wreath and honor the supreme sacrifice made by the Brave Heart. They also visited the Brave Heart Wall, where named Colonel Viplab was inscribed and paid floral tribute. Later, family members of Colonel Viplab were felicitated at the National War Memorial, according to a release from IGAR South. Director of WUNGKHAI Film Festival, K.H. Romeo, informed that the filmmaking competition, scheduled to be held from December 5th till 12th, has been postponed. Romeo announced the same during a press meet at Manipur Press Club in Majorkol today. He said that the competition, which will be held as part of the WUNGKHAI Film Festival, will be held from January 3rd and will continue till January 10th, 2023. He further informed that the last date of registration for the competition is January 2nd. He maintained that the decision to postpone the festival was taken in view of the festive season in the state. He said that measures will be taken to organize the festival every year. Renowned and budding filmmakers from Manipur, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Sikkim and Tripura will take part in the competition. Romeo said that further details of the competitions will be available at WUNGKHAI's website. Awards will be given to the best film, best director, best cinematographer, best script writer, apart from consolation prizes.
Jury members in happening Bakari Kara with the Gakuna cinematography awards, Yakuna Hana Yauzeram de, Adu Sings Yakuzi, Adu Ed Tozare, the same Masiki film competition Mong say, Pitrigi Mapamatopasing the Yamna Tonara Badugumba, System Momadi do Manipur the Aquina book to access injury was not Hanba model ni, the Aquina common team Mamaka Aquina and also Zaganino with period timelines, common team Zimanung the week, Amagimanunda, Lumsy making Toraka, Kanana, Karamina Yaka, and we have the President number of me have the Aquina checked on Baduga, the Saint Tasena serious over filmmakers sing tizabagi changyeng amakak tawjaba duguma competition makhan ama khangni masdaisda contestant sing na mayam register tawduna yawbi ho book the wax ki site ki su opportunity mayam ama price ka ki wana tabida ato ato batungi project sing su mayam ama lakani habagi ai mayam da paujel tang pise.
Employees State Insurance Corporation (ESIC) has approved the proposal for setting up a new 100-bedded hospital at Shamli Bazaar at Agartala of Tripura and 100-bedded ESIC hospital at Idukki in Kerala. The 100-bedded ESIC hospital at Agartala and Idukki will cater to the medical needs of around 60,000 beneficiaries each. The approval was given at the 189 meeting of Employees State Insurance Corporation, which was chaired by Union Minister of Labour and Employment, Bhupendra Yadav, in New Delhi. ESIC approved the proposal of increasing the number of seats under the wards of insured persons category in two of its ESIC nursing colleges at Gulbarga and Bengaluru. Further, the corporation gave its nod to the proposal to start PhD, MDS, nursing and paramedical courses in its medical institutions spread across the country. A year on, the death of 14 civilians in Mont have not been forgotten by the public. Black flags were flown and candles were lit across parts of Nagaland and Manipur on Sunday in remembrance of those killed by security forces a year ago. In Oting, where it all started, residents observed Black Day at the public ground. Exactly a year ago, 14 civilians were killed by security forces. Hundreds of residents, including families of those who were killed, remembered the dead. Hymns and prayers were sung to pay tribute to the 13 innocent lives lost. On December 4th, 2021, security forces mercilessly gunned down 6 coal miners returning home from work over a case of mistaken identity. In a series of incidents that followed, 7 more were gunned down and 1 army jawan was killed. The next day, 1 more civilians were killed by security forces at Montown, taking the death toll of civilians to 14th. On Sunday, the Danga Student Federation team, along with the representatives from All Nagaland College Student Union, All Sumi students and Our Students Conference, had a solemn ceremony to pay homage to the lives of those who were brutally massacred by the Indian Armed Forces at Oting. The polling for the second phase of Gujarat Assembly election was held today on 93 seats spread across 14 districts. Over 2.5 crore voters went to the poll for the second phase of the Gujarat Assembly elections. As many as 833 candidates are in the fray, including Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel of the Bharatiya Janata Party, who are contesting the polls in this assembly segments spread across Ahmedabad, Vadodara, Gandhinagar and other districts. The election this time is a 3-cornered fight between the ruling BJP, Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party. In the second phase polling, BJP and the Arvind Kejriwal-led AAP are contesting in all the 93 seats. The Congress is contesting 90 seats and its alliance partner Nationalist Congress Party has fielded candidates in 2 seats. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Gujarat Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel were among those who cast their vote early this morning. Prime Minister Narendra Modi cast his vote at the Nishant Public School, which comes under the Sabarmati Assembly constituency, polling in the second phase of the Gujarat Assembly election 2022. This is the same booth where Prime Minister Modi cast his vote in 2017. Speaking to the media, the Prime Minister thanked the Election Commission for the conduct of the polls and urged the people to step out and vote. He said the voters of Gujarat, Himachal Pradesh and Delhi celebrated the festival of democracy with great enthusiasm. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is a registered voter from Ranit area and cast his vote in the 2019 Lok Sabha election and previous polls. Sabarmati has been with the BJP for decades. This time, BJP's Harshat Bhai Patel, Congress Dinesh Mahida and AAP's Jaswant Thakur are the contestants. Chief Minister Patel to appeal to the people to cast their votes. Home Minister Amit Shah to cast his vote today with his family members. Exit polls will be out at 6:30 p.m. The first phase of the election was held on December 1st. The counting of vote for both Gujarat and Himachal Pradesh will take place on December 8th. Polling was also held for by-election to the Mainpur Lok Sabha seat and Rampur and Kotoli Assembly constituency in Uttar Pradesh. By-poll to the Padampur Assembly seat in Odisha, Sadar Shahar in Rajasthan, Kurhani in Bihar, and Bhanu Pratappur in Chhattisgarh were also held. The counting of votes will take place on December 8th. In Uttar Pradesh, the Mainpuri Lok Sabha constituency fell vacant following the demise of senior Samajwadi Party leader Mulayam Singh Yadav. Samajwadi Party fielded Dimple Yadav from Mainpuri, who is a former MP and wife of the Samajwadi Party president Akhilesh Yadav. Raghuraj Singh Sakya is the BJP's candidate on this seat. The Rampur seat fell vacant due to the disqualification of Azam Khan after being sentenced in a hate speech case. A total of 10 candidates, including Akash Saxena of BJP and Asim Raja of Samajwadi Party, were contesting on this seat. Kotoli Assembly seat fell vacant due to the disqualification of BJP legislator Vikram Singh Saini after his conviction and sentence of 2-year imprisonment in a 2013 riot case. BJP has fielded Rajkumari Saini, while Medant Baya is RLD-SP's candidate. Congress and Bahujan Samaj Party are not contesting by polls. Now let's take a short commercial break. We'll be right back.
Electric laktabana maram oiduna asabe ising panglara hybrid nungsa thiningai leitraba. Firmson Solar Water Heater. Contact number 9862669522. Aikhoigi address Hairanggoidong Ithamcha Karong, Imphal West.
Manipurda Agri Entrepreneurs based in a basket. Pukai Agri Business None Banana Company na chingba kaya semkalaba matung. Program asi hauzik Manipur ge Agri Entrepreneur ainingba mipum khudingmakta ge application kaujari. Manipur ge district pumnamak cover taujagani, training pigani amadi khankalaba entrepreneur singda business pilot taunanaba grant ke mateng supijagani. Business idea or model bu wahi chamanga dagi tadana ithoklaga apply tobiyu. Ekhoigi email address contact@malkkfoundation.org. Hena akupa marol ke damak 897-447-8068 the contact of you.
Welcome back. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has expressed gratitude and thanked global leaders for extending their support towards India's G20 presidency. Modi thanked US President Joe Biden, saying that Biden's valued support will be a source of strength during India's G20 presidency. The Prime Minister also thanked French President Emmanuel Macron for his support to India's G20 presidency, saying that he looks forward to consulting Macron closely during the presidency. Responding to a tweet by Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida, the Prime Minister said Kishida's solidarity is vital as Japan has contributed a lot to global well-being. In his response to a congratulatory message from the President of the European Council, Charles Michel, Modi said he looks forward to their active participation and stressed on working collectively towards furthering global good. On the wishes conveyed by the Prime Minister of Spain, Pedro Sanchez, on India's G20 presidency, Prime Minister Modi expressed gratitude for his kind word, highlighting the importance of working collectively to mitigate the challenges of the present to leave a better planet for the coming generations. COVID-19 cases in India witnessed a margin decline, with the country reporting 224 fresh infections in the past 24 hours, taking the total tally of COVID-19 cases to 4,46,73,618. While the number of active cases of the infection has dipped to 4,434, which constitutes 0.01% of the total infections. A decrease of 95 cases has been recorded in the active COVID-19 caseload in a span of 24 hours. As per the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, the death toll due to the viral disease has gone up to 5,30,630 with just 2 new fatalities. Meanwhile, the number of people who have recuperated from the disease has gone up to 4,41,38,554. The country's recovery rate stands at 98.980%. Over 219.94 crore vaccine doses have been administered so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. Top 3 states contributing maximum number of COVID-19 cases to India's tally are Maharashtra, Kerala and Karnataka. Meanwhile, in the northeast India, Assam has the highest number of active cases, followed by Mizoram and Meghalaya. COVID-19 has infected over 69 crore 94,000, while more than 46,46,000 have succumbed to the dreaded coronavirus, and recoveries are above 62 crore 71 lakh. Globally, USA has the highest COVID-19 cases, followed by India and France. Now the sports news. In the FIFA World Cup football, Japan will take on Croatia in a knockout match for a spot in the quarterfinals at the Al Janoub Stadium in Qatar at 8:30 p.m. In another late-night round of 16 March, December 6, Brazil will take on South Korea at 12:30 a.m. Earlier, England comfortably defeated Senegal 3-0 last night to set up a quarter-final clash with France on Saturday, December 3rd. France stormed into the quarter-final after defeating Poland 3-1. For France, Kylian Mbappe scored 2 goals while Olivier Giroud scored 1 goal. With this win, France became the first defending champion since Brazil in 2006 to clear the group stage at the FIFA World Cup. The round of 16 match continued to produce some scintillating football in what has one of the most open World Cups perhaps of all times. Some of the high-profile teams like Germany, Belgium, Uruguay and Denmark are playing no part in the round of 16 after being knocked out of the tournament. But the teams that are still in the fray have enough star power and skills to ensure that football on display continues to be mesmerizing. 33 top countries from 5 regions will be in action for the championship title. All 64 matches will be held across 8 stadiums in Qatar. A footballing era, the like of which we will be lucky to see again, will come to an end in Qatar as the host of icons including Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, Neymar, Thiago Silva and Luka Modric among others are braced for what will likely be their final appearance at a World Cup. UBFC Kamjong's Thresh JSYC Kangpokpi 6-0 in a league match at the opening second Ampha Cup. The match was played at DSA Bishnupur Mini Stadium today. In another league match today, Classic Football Academy Chingmairong beat Angtha FC 4-1. Altogether, 18 football teams subdivided into 2 groups are participating in a tournament organized by All Manipur Football Association, sponsored by Sheikh Babu Macha Memorial Trust since September 12th. WUNGKHAI defeated MPSC Manipur Police 3-0 in a match of the ongoing A. Shanta Meitei Memorial 13th Senior Women Football League for IWL qualifying today. In the match played at Lamlong Thongkhong Artificial Turf Ground, WUNGKHAI's player I. Premeshwari Sultana and Tiamla Lane netted the winning goal at 25th, 61st and 80th minute respectively. Meanwhile, the team match between UPSA WUNGKHAI and ICSA Irangbam resulted in a 1-1 draw. MPSC Manipur Police will lock horns with YWC Langthabal, while ISU WUNGKHAI will face YWC Tambalkong on December 7th. Altogether, 7 teams are competing in the league tournament organized by All Manipur Football Association since August 18th. Indian weightlifters led by Manipur's own Mirabai Chanu will look to find their rhythm as they kicked off their preparations for the 2024 Paris Olympics with the first qualifying event, the World Championship, which begins today. Olympic silver medalist Mirabai Chanu, Commonwealth Games medalist S. Bindya Rani 59 kilo, Achinta Swoli 73 kilo and Gurdeep Singh 109 kilo will be in action for the first time since the Birmingham Games in August as they aim to collect the required ranking points to qualify for the Paris Games. Mirabai has a personal best of 207 kilograms, 88 kilograms plus 119 kilograms. She has been trying to breach the 90 kilogram mark in the snatch category since 2020. However, with the Olympics still a long way to go and the Asian Games scheduled in September, the Manipuri who struggled with a back issue that affects her snatch might not risk lifting 90 kg at the marquee event. Currently, Chanu is the top-ranked lifter in the 49 kg category. However, all 11 lifters in the category have locked in with starting weights of 200 or above, the highest 205 kg belonging to the 2 Chinese lifters, Tokyo Olympic champion Hao Zihui and Jiang Hui Hua. Meanwhile, Bindya Rani, who won a silver at the CWG in the 55 kg event, will be moving up to 59 kg. CWG champion Swali 77 kg, bronze medalist Gurdeep 109 kg and Rishis Kannatta have been assigned the C category in their respective events and have no realistic chance of winning a medal. The 2022 World Championship are the first qualifying events for the 2024 Paris Olympics, where weightlifting events will be cut from 14th at Tokyo Games to 10th. England secured a test victory in Pakistan for just the 3rd time after a sensational charge on the 5th evening in Rawalpindi. Ben Stokes' side chipped away at the horse, themselves eyeing a record-breaking chase of 343 before taking 5 wickets in the final session to clinch a 74-run success. Pakistan were 176 for 3, but 4 for 50 from Ollie Robinson and 4 for 36 from James Addison turned the chase from a battle for survival into a dramatic victory in the final half hour. Swat Sakil 76 and Amund ul Haq 48 stood firm for the horse, but they were unable to hold off the tourists who dazzled with the old ball. 17 years on from England's last test in Pakistan, it was a contest that very much worth the wait on a pitch that offered little for the bowlers across 5 days. It leaves England 1-0 up in the series ahead of the 2nd and 3rd test in Multan December 9 to 13th and Karachi December 17 to 21. Stokes, who declared boldly at tea on day 4, becomes just the 2nd England captain to win a test in Pakistan after Ted Dexter in 1961 and Nasir Hussain in the Karachi Bloom in 2000. The challenge for the visitor now, like those aforementioned tours is to turn a priceless victory into a series win. Now, before we go, let's take a look at the headlines once again. 11-year-old girl raped allegedly by special police officer at Hairog in Taubal district. Enraged residents attack and vandalize accused house. Assam Rifle foils smuggling of drugs in Chandel district, seizes 15 soap cases of brown sugar worth rupees 42 lakh. And Manipur freshies fresh under Nahakpam Food and Beverages. Imphal exports 1.1 metric tons of dry organic king chili worth over rupees 22 lakh to USA. Now that is all we have for now. Thank you for watching IS News. Have a good night.